next on Line TV, we have Ashley and Lexi with the newest episode of The Dish, Jacob Shoei with all of the homecoming highlights,
and me, Ashley Coco, to tell you where to have your tea party inside or outside. All that and more. Line TV starts now.
I'm Emily Tyler.
And I'm Andrew Tyler. Now on to those great announcements.
Congratulations to the Searcy FFA Livestock Show team for their accomplishments this week at the Northeast Arkansas District Fair Market Goat Exhibition. Alana Hampton was Division I champion.
Chandler Crossan won champion for Division II and reserve champion for Division III. Overall, he was the reserve grand champion. David Taylor won Division I, reserve champion, and senior showmanship top 4.
David Taylor, Alana Hampton, Chandler Crossan were all first in their class. David Taylor, Chandler Crossan, Cedar Maxwell were all second in their class. Lindley Davis, Cedar Maxwell, Joylyn Van Winkle were all third in their class.
9th graders interested in participating in Quiz Bowl, the first practice will be tomorrow in Mr. George's room at AJHS. The team is open to 7th through 9th graders. Practice will conclude at 4:30 each week. Please arrange transportation accordingly. Please email Mr. George at george@searcyschools.org with any questions. If you need transportation information, please let Mr. George know.
Searcy High School will host one of the ARK-ACRO college fairs on October 12th for all juniors and seniors in the SHS cafeteria. Juniors will attend 8:30 to 9:15 and seniors will attend 9:15 to 10:30.
Mr. Renard is looking for someone to play Madden 21 on the PS4 and compete at the state level. Anyone interested should email brenard@searcyschools.org ASAP.
FCA Game Day will be Saturday, October 9th. The rally will begin at Valley Baptist Church at 11:30 and the Harding football game will begin at 2 o'clock. The cost is $10 and includes a ticket to the rally, lunch, and a ticket to the Harding football game. See Coach Turney for more information.
Dues for the 2021-2022 school year are $15, and they need to be paid by October 15th. Any senior that wants a beta cord for graduation must pay dues. See Mrs. Holman or Mrs. White if you have any questions.
A Northeast Arkansas man was sentenced to life in prison without parole after pleading guilty Friday to killing a woman who went missing after going for a jog near her home. Quake Lewin, 29 of Jonesboro, pleaded guilty to capital murder and rape charges as part of his plea deal in which prosecutors agreed to not seek the death penalty. Sutherland's body was found near Newport, about 80 miles northeast of Little Rock, several days after she disappeared.
The Arkansas Supreme Court on Thursday said it wouldn't allow the state to enforce its ban on mask mandates by schools and other government bodies, while lawmakers clashed over efforts to prohibit businesses from requiring employees to get the COVID-19 vaccine. More than 100 school districts and charter schools have approved mask requirements since the ruling against the law. The requirements cover more than half of the state's public school students.
Arkansas lawmakers considered competing redistricting proposals that would divide the state's most populous county between congressional seats on Wednesday. The House and Senate State Agencies and Governmental Affairs Committee did not advance any proposals for redrawing districts as the legislature reconvened to redraw the state's 4 U.S. House boundaries. Both panels showed support for plans that would divide Pulaski County. Hey, I wonder if The Dish has a new episode.
It does, and here it is now with Lexi and Ashley with The Dish.
Dish.
I'm Lexi.
And I'm Ashley, and today we'll be baking
Pecan tarts, Pappy's favorite.
pecan tarts are exclusive to Thanksgiving, aka the holiday coming up.
So let's get right into baking, but we can't bake with our hair down.
Nope. All better. Now let's get to baking.
So the first thing that we're gonna do is take 1 cup of butter and soften it in the microwave for 30 seconds.
Next, we're gonna put 6 ounces of cream cheese in the butter.
And then we're gonna add 2 cups of flour and mix it all together.
Pour your brown sugar into the bowl. Put a tablespoon of butter. I'm gonna put a teaspoon of vanilla. So when your dough is done chilling, roll them into little balls and put them in the pan.
Make sure to spray your pan with oil first.
Then you put your filling in the little cups.
Then you're gonna put the pecan tarts into the oven at 350 for 25 minutes.
Thanks for watching this episode of The Dish.
We hope you enjoyed, and we also hope that you incorporate this recipe into your Thanksgiving dinner.
This episode was brought to you by the Pillsbury Doughboy couples.
See you next time.
That looks tasty. Let's see if we have good baking conditions.
Yes. What is the awesome weather looking like, Ashley?
Good morning, Searcy High School. I'm Ashley Coker here with your weather. Today you'll have a high of 77 with the rain at 52% chance. Your winds are headed north at 5 miles per hour. The humidity is at 83% and your sun rose at 7:05 a.m. On to tonight. So tonight you'll have a low of 60 with the rain at 19% chance. The winds are headed north at 3 miles per hour. The humidity is at 98% and your sun will set at 6:43 p.m. On to the almanac. So the high of the last 7 days temperatures was 89 and the low was 59. The monthly average of precipitation was 4.70 inches. The month to date is 2.12. On to the 5cast. So Thursday you're going to have a high of 81 and a low of 59. Friday it's going to be mostly sunny with an 8% chance of rain. Saturday it's going to be partly cloudy with a low of 64. Sunday it's going to be sunny with a high of 85 and a low of 65. And Monday, it's going to be partly cloudy with a high of 82 and a low of 65. That's all. Back to the news desk.
Thanks, Ashley. Looks like it's going to be a little cloudy this week.
Hey, Emily, do you know what's for lunch? I'm starving.
The lunch for today is spaghetti and meatballs, dinner roll, turkey and cheese hoagie sandwich, baby carrots, baked beans, pineapple tidbits cup, grape, chocolate cupcake, baked ham, milk variety.
Sounds great, because I'm really hungry. Make sure to thank our lunch ladies for all their hard work that goes into our lunches.
On Friday of last week, SHS had their annual homecoming assembly where the sweethearts from various clubs and our classmates came together to celebrate the upcoming game. Those special students were entertained by the Searcy Lions Choir, Lion Steppers, and Lady Lions cheer team. The ceremony concluded with the crowning of our homecoming queen, Mary Frances Oxner, who was nominated by our football team. And now, Jacob Shoei has more on how we performed at homecoming.
Take it away, Jacob.
Happy Wednesday, Searcy High. I hope you're ready for your sports updates because I sure am. In local sports, the Searcy Lions football team played their homecoming game against the West Memphis Blue Devils. Here are the highlights of that game.
The Lions would kick a field goal on the first drive of the game, making it a 3-0 ball game, and then would score 2 touchdowns right afterwards, making the game 7-0. West Memphis would try to soften the blow right afterwards with a touchdown of their own, making the game 17-7 in the second quarter. But then right after halftime, the Searcy Lions would score 3 touchdowns, 2 being passing and 1 being a rushing touchdown. West Memphis would not be able to recover from this deficit, and the Lions will win this game 44-17. This will be Searcy's 3rd game in a row with a win and West Memphis's 5th loss in a row.
The Lady Lions volleyball team had a game in West Memphis yesterday where they went against the Blue Devils. While we don't have the final score of the match, we do have the final score of last Thursday's match with Marion winning in 3 sets. In esports, the A team in Smash's preseason ended last week, going undefeated in all 3 of their matches. We were able to catch an interview with Smash player Phoenix Pruitt about their preseason and the upcoming season.
We've had some pretty good wins as well recently, at the A team at least, and I think we're doing pretty good. I don't know if I want to win all of them. I mean, obviously I do, but like, I want to get as far, see how far I can get, and my team and with like B team and C team, which have a tiny bit easier matches. Not to say that they're not as good, but like they're a lot of newcomers. If I can help them as much as I can, that'd be cool, and help my own team as well. Just see how far we can get, try our best.
The first game of Smash's season starts today at 4 p.m. and you can watch the match on their Twitch, Searcy High School Esports. In national sports, 2 top-ranked teams being the 2nd-ranked Georgia Bulldogs and the 8th-ranked Arkansas Razorbacks went head-to-head last Saturday in college football. Georgia's defense put a statement out during this game, completing a shutout against the Hogs, 37-0. After the game, Georgia will still be ranked 2nd behind Alabama, while Arkansas will take a step back in their ranking, becoming 13th. Other games that happened in the NCAA football include the Kentucky Wildcats upsetting the Florida Gators 13-20 and the Cincinnati Bearcats beating Notre Dame 24-13. In the NFL, the New York Jets completed the biggest upset of the year so far against the Tennessee Titans, winning in overtime with a score of 27-24. During this game, Zach Wilson was able to show his ability to be a professional quarterback, throwing 297 yards and 2 touchdowns during this game. Other noticeable games from this week include the New York Giants beating the Saints in overtime 26-21, and Tom Brady making his return to New England with the Bucs. He would prove to the Patriots that he was still the GOAT, beating New England 19-17. The NBA would start their preseason this Monday with noticeable games including the Brooklyn Nets beating the Los Angeles Lakers 123-97, and the Los Angeles Clippers beating the Nuggets by 1 point with a score of 103-102. The NBA season will begin on October 19th, so be sure not to miss the start of what looks to be a great season. Well, Searcy, that's all the sports updates I have for you guys. I hope to see you all again Friday. Now back to Emily and Andrew at the news desk.
Thanks, Jacob, for those great sports updates.
Well, you silly little geese, that's all we have for you today. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube at Searcy High Lion TV.
Yeah, do that, along with following us on Twitter at Lion TV, Instagram at Searcy Lion TV, and Facebook at Searcy High Lion TV. Goodbye, y'all. I'm Emily Tyler.
And once again, I'm Andrew Tyler. See you Friday, Searcy.